Alright, all about love-hate today. I have a love-hate relationship with cooking, and I have a love-hate relationship with making video content. I always have lots to say, but for some reason you throw the camera in my face and it's ridiculously awkward, so bear with me. Alright, one of the things we get asked a lot about is cooking in such a small space. We eat out probably way more than we should, but when I do cook, it is in a nice little spot here. This is the whole kitchen. So using my Instant Pot, that's probably a lifesaver for me on the road, but we do have a small little oven. Works great for storing stuff too. And then underneath the Instant Pot, we have a 3-burner stove on gas. But the Instant Pot is probably a near daily use. And then we've got our little sink here that's got the 2 sides to it. I like to keep those closed as much as possible just so we got the extra space for the counter, because the counter is pretty tight. So back in the oven, we have a great spot to store all my pots and pans, but one of the things that we learned early on from some other YouTubers and whatnot is the importance of having a pizza stone in your oven. I guess because it's such a small space that the heat doesn't distribute very well in here. So the recommendation is that you put a pizza stone in there to help the heat move around. We've just done it from the start because I already had the stone, and it's worked great. So we've done a handful of things in the oven. I don't use it very much anymore because we prefer to cook with electric than gas, just because if we're already hooked up to 50 amp, why use up the propane if we don't have to? So that's kind of the thought there. So one of our newer purchases that I have only used once so far is we just got this new induction top. Used it once to make cashew chicken, and it turned out really good. It's just going to take a little getting used to because it gets so hot so fast, and I'm not really used to that at this point, but it turned out great. Got some video of that. And then for storage space in the kitchen, it's pretty minimal, but it's definitely workable. So we've got an electric skillet that we use quite a bit as well. Again, trying not to use up all the gas. And then we have our microwave, a 12 cubic foot.
Are you asking?
Yes, I'm asking. I'm asking you.
Yes.
Telling them. 12 cubic foot refrigerator freezer. That works great. It works both on
Electric.
It runs on electric. Haha, just kidding. Runs on electric, and we can turn on the inverter when we're driving, so everything stays. And then I don't really want to show you this, but we'll do a quick peek at our pantry space. It's all kind of crammed in there because when you're limited, you make it work. But most of our cooking stuff in there. And then we have a little Benjamin peeking out. And then we have up top here the storage in the living room. We've kind of taken over as additional storage space. And that is it. That's the tour of the kitchen. We do have also outside, we got the black stone. And that one we got the electric. So we've used that a couple of times too. That's always fun as well. So one of the things we get asked a lot is how do we cook on the road? And it's not that bad. It's really not that much different than being in the sticks and bricks. I just kind of changed up the tools I use a little bit. So just finishing making up lunch now. It's a little chilly today, so we're going to do some chicken pot pie, all made in one dish. That's the biggest thing cooking on the road in the smaller space, is having stuff that is one dish. because we don't have a dishwasher, so I hate having a whole kitchen counter full of dishes to wash. We really prefer cooking and using electric when we can, just so we're not running the propane tank down. You know, at Thanksgiving we had your typical Thanksgiving dinner. What looked super small actually turned out to be really good size. So yeah, that's how we do. Oh, and probably my most important RV cooking tool is the step stool, because everything in here is so high, and if you're short like me, that makes it a little challenging. But time to eat. So we have a finished product. So chicken pot pie made pretty quick. I'd say probably 35 minutes or so in the Instant Pot. And so with that, I'm gonna peace out and eat. Alright, that's gonna wrap it up for cooking. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.